The story recorded in the 8th chapter of Acts tells the story of the day Philip headed down the road from Jerusalem to Gaza. That's right, the same Gaza that is under attack today. Along the way, he ran into, or was almost run over by, a chariot in which there was a black man, an Ethiopian, a eunuch, the treasury secretary for the Queen of Ethiopia. All three of those facts would have excluded him from the Jewish tradition. But as he came by, Philip overheard him reading from the Old Testament book of Isaiah. He walked up to the chariot and simply asked, "Do you understand what you're reading?" The Ethiopian man said, "How would I understand if no one explains to me?" So Philip climbed into the chariot. They rode off together, and Philip told the story of Jesus and how Jesus fulfilled that promise from Isaiah and of the death and resurrection. And then the Ethiopian man said, "Here is water. What's to keep me from being baptized?" Philip said, "Nothing." According to the book of Acts, they went down into the water together. When they came up, Philip was gone. The Ethiopian man went home rejoicing, the text says. They never saw each other again, but they were never quite the same either. It's a story about how God's grace is already at work in people's lives like this Ethiopian man long before any of us come on the scene. It's the story of how Philip simply shared his own experience of the death and resurrection of Jesus, and how in the water of baptism they discovered new life together. Don't miss. This Ethiopian, this black man, this eunuch, this government official was totally outside the bounds of the religious tradition in which Philip had grown up. But he was welcomed in as a new part of the family of God. Now, I wonder if you and I might, somewhere along the way, when we least expect it, be surprised to have the opportunity to connect with another person's story, someone who is totally different than we are, and in sharing the story together, to discover both of you finding new life in Christ. The story says, there was water there. Thanks be to God.